7 lead over the Vineland High School Fighting Clan with 11:40 remaining here in the third quarter. An opening drive touchdown for the Wildcats. Not a great look for the defense here for Vineland. They had been stalwart all first half. And now they let up an opening play touchdown. So Coach Russo and company will have to regroup, figure some things out. What went wrong on that play? As they now get set to take their first possession on offense of the second half and have to look to respond here. Being down 9 points now, it's a 2-possession game. You have to find a way on offense to move this ball, which the Vineland offense was not able to do in that first half. On 20 plays, Vineland's offense put up a whopping -4 yards. So Vineland's offense will look to find success for the first time on offense here with their first possession of the second half. And the kick is away. Great kick. Deep. Fielded by Levi Manson. And he is met. And the ball is out. A scramble to get to the ball. And St. Joe's from first indications, and that they do. St. Joe's comes up with the fumble recovery. So Manson is stripped on the tackle as he fielded that kick return. And now St. Joe's is set up inside the 10-yard line with an opportunity to go up big time in this game if they can find the back of the end zone. So Jaden Schertl leads the offense out onto the field for the Wildcats. He's going to take this snap under center from the 8-yard line. And we've got a false start on the offense, so that'll push them back to the 13-yard line. First and goal from the 13-yard line following the false start penalty. Schertl lines up under center, takes the snap, hands it off to number 2, Ahmad Ross, and he is met by a group of Vineland defenders that just stuff him from going anywhere on that run. So it'll be second down now for the Wildcats. St. Joe's leading 16-7 here in the third quarter. They force a fumble on the kickoff following their touchdown by Kevin Mayfield. They are set up here 2nd and 13. That is Mayfield. He finds room. And they're going to roll him just shy of the end zone. Ball will be placed on the 1-yard line. Third and goal from the 1. Wildcats take the snap, hand it off, and it is into the end zone. And that is Kevin Mayfield for his second touchdown of the game. St. Joe's now takes a commanding 22-7 lead with the extra point attempt pending. And as close as this game was going into halftime, it is now starting to get out of hand for the Fighting Clan. Kick is up, and it is good. So St. Joe's now takes a 23-7 lead over the Fighting Clan with 10:04 remaining in the third quarter. And Vineland's offense has to figure something out. They've had mishaps now twice on special teams that led to a safety and now a touchdown. You know, you look at the score here at 23-7, that's 9 points now off of turnovers. It's mistakes that Coach Russo preaches cannot happen. They want to win all three phases of the game, offense, defense, and special teams, with a big emphasis on special teams. And the special teams unit tonight has been less than ideal. They give up the safety, and now on the kick return, they get stripped. And that leads to 7 points for the Wildcats. So 23-7 here in favor of St. Joe's. 10:04 remaining in the third quarter. And Vineland's got to hope they maintain possession here and then are able to move the ball down the field to answer here. Otherwise, this game could get really ugly. Kick is up and away. Takes a bounce, and it is fielded by Jonathan Toney. And he is met at the 21-yard line, which is where Vineland will set up shop with 9:57 remaining here in the third quarter, trailing St. Joe's 23-7. If you're just joining us here, St. Joe's has touchdowns from Jaimir Melendez back in the first half. And now 2 touchdowns back-to-back for Kevin Mayfield running the ball. St. Joe's also capitalized on a safety on a punt snap that went out of bounds. Lathan Kent has the lone touchdown for Vineland. Gandy takes the snap, hands it off, and Anthony Arthur is met by a group of St. Joe's defenders. Second down for the Fighting Clan. Gandy lines up in shotgun. Anthony Arthur beside him. Jonathan Toney moves in motion. Toney moves in motion again. Gandy takes the snap, looks to pass, fires, and it is incomplete, but we have a flag. I thought Levi Manson came up with that one, but there is a flag, so we'll see what the call is here. Penalty looks to be against Vineland, so they'll be pushed back. Gandy takes the snap, hands it off, and Arthur is swallowed up by the Wildcats defense. Vineland's offense just can't seem to get anything going on the ground. And their pass attempts have either fallen incomplete on the deep balls that look great from Gandy coming out of his arm on the release, or he's been intercepted, which he was intercepted on the second play of the game. This ball's at the 6-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 31. Gandy takes the snap, looks to pass, scrambles around, finds some open space to run, fires, and it was intended for Levi Manson but falls incomplete. This will be 4th and 31, which for any Eagles fans out there, they know 4th and 26 all too well. 4th and 31 is quite the deficit in terms of yardage and field position at any level. Gandy seems frustrated with himself as he walks out to get ready to receive the punt. We had a couple of offsetting penalties. Gandy's going to take the snap here, scrambles, and he's hit from behind. So this will now be 4th down, and it will be 4th and 26, in fact. Gandy is down on the field being looked at by the training staff. Did notice after he got hit from behind that he got up quite gingerly. Coach Russo talking to Jonathan Toney here. Gandy's walking to the sidelines with a bit of a limp here. we'll see who ends up taking this punt attempt for Vineland now that Gandy is out with an injury. Vineland sets up to punt, 4th and 26 from their own end zone. And it looks like it was number 7, Braylon Blakely, who punted that one for the Fighting Clan. The junior running back, defensive back. And the ball will be spotted at the 20-yard line with 6:54 remaining here in the third quarter. St. Joe's could really put the dagger on this game with the way Vineland's offense has been, their inability to move the ball. And now with Gandy in the medical tent, St. Joe's takes the snap. That is the quarterback, Jaden Schertl, who runs it himself. Schertl picks up 1. It'll be 2nd and 9 now from the 19. Schertl lines up under center, takes the snap, hands it off to number 2, Ahmad Ross, and he's stuffed by the Vineland defense. Good stop there for the Fighting Clan. That'll bring up 3rd down now for the Wildcats. It's be about 3rd and 6 now from the 17-yard line. St. Joe's takes the snap, hands it off to Kevin Mayfield, who's swallowed up by the Vineland defense and thrown to the ground by number 30, Lathan Kent, who has the lone touchdown for the Vineland offense. This will be 4th down now for the Wildcats. Just over 5 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. 4th and 6 from the 17. Schertl and company will take over. See if they can convert here in the red zone. Schertl takes the snap out of shotgun, looks to pass, fires, and it is incomplete. Pass was intended for number 8, Jakir Haley. And so Vineland will take over on downs. Great stop there for the Vineland defense. So we'll see who's checking in at quarterback, and it does look like it will be Braylon Blakely in the backfield here, but it looks like Gandy is back in, which is a good sign. Gandy takes the snap, hands it off. Not sure if that was Blakely or Anthony Arthur. Either way, it'll be 2nd down for the Fighting Clan. And that is Blakely in the backfield with Gandy. Gandy takes the high snap, runs it himself, and he's met by a group of St. Joe defenders. Number 42, Tyler Page, in there with the hit on Gandy, and he's slow to get up. we've got a St. Joe's player down. That is number 2, Ahmad Ross, down on the field. With 3:58 remaining, it's 23-7 in favor of St. Joe's. As they look at Ross, a look at how we got to this score here. St. Joe's got the scoring started with a safety on a just missed punt snap that went out of the back of the end zone. And good to see Ross getting up here under his own power. St. Joe's then followed up with a touchdown by Jaimir Melendez. Vineland was able to answer in the second quarter. Gandy, quarterback, found Lathan Kent in the corner of the end zone. And then Kevin Mayfield, who ironically enough wears the same number as Cleveland Browns quarterback Baker Mayfield, has 2 touchdowns on the night for St. Joe's. Vineland now takes over, 3rd and 9. And we've got a flag. This one goes against St. Joe's, so Vineland will move this one up. 3rd and 4. Another flag. And this one's going to back Vineland right back up. 3rd and 9 from the 17, and we'll see if we get a playoff here on 3rd down. 3rd time's the charm. Gandy lined up in shotgun. Blakely beside him, takes the snap, looks to pass, fires deep, and he overthrows the intended receiver, Jonathan Toney. This will be 4th and 9 now from the 17-yard line. And it looks like Vineland is going to punt this one away. With 3:05 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Punt is away, up, and a great punt from Gandy. Again. So St. Joe's will take over with 2:51 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Ball's going to be spotted at the 44-yard line for the Wildcats, as they lead this one 23-7 over Vineland. Shirtle lines up under center, takes the snap, hands it off. This one goes to Mayfield, finds some running room, and he's pushed out of bounds. Just past midfield. Second and 3, maybe second and 2 from the 48-yard line here for St. Joe's. Kevin Mayfield has had one heck of a game for the Wildcats, running the ball, has 2 touchdowns on the night. Schertl will line up under center, takes the snap, hands it off to number 2, Ahmad Ross. And he's met by number 30, Lathan Kent, for no gain. So we 3rd and 3 from the 48-yard line. St. Joe's takes the snap, hands it off to number 4, Jaimir Melendez. And he's taken down. The Vineland defender slow to get up. It's number 45, Nas Butler. Ball spotted at the 49-yard line, so it'll be 4th down for the Wildcats. 4th and 3 to be exact. With just under a minute and a half remaining here in the 3rd quarter, St. Joe's leading Vineland 23-7. Schertl takes a snap. He punts this one high up in the air, not deep. Takes a nice little bounce in favor of Vineland. And this one will be spotted at about the 32-yard line. So Vineland takes over with 1 minute and 6 seconds remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Ball, like I said, at the 32-yard line. We'll see if this Vineland offense can get any type of momentum, movement of the ball going. As Anthony Arthur back out on the field for this drive to start it. Previous drive, Braylon Blakely was playing at running back. Gandy lines up under center here. Takes the snap, hands it off to Arthur. Arthur punches through for maybe a gain of 1 or 2, but their flags go flying. And we'll see what this call is from the refs. So the call's on St. Joe, so Vineland will move this ball up. And outside of when they had their red zone opportunity following the Levi Manson interception that brought them inside the 20 at the 10-yard line, this is Vineland's best field position of the game, as they're spotted at the 49-yard line now, as the clock is under a minute to play. Gandy takes the snap out of shotgun, looks to pass, fires, completes it to number 8, the big man, Ryan Williams Jr. Comes down with the reception for the biggest passing play of the game in terms of yards for Vineland in this one. Great catch there by the big tight end. Ryan Williams Jr. plays tight end, defensive end, 6 foot, 225-pound senior. Makes a big play here on senior night. See if Vineland gets a play off here. Gandy gets the snap off, fires, and he overthrows the intended receiver, Jonathan Toney. That pass seemed a bit rushed. I think Gandy heard the buzzer go off for the end of the third quarter, which is where we are at, with St. Joe's leading 23-7 here at Gatone Stadium. Gandy had to realize that that was pretty much just a free play and had some time, and Toney beat the defender easily. But instead, it'll be second down and 10 from the 35-yard line, and Vineland will look to get into the end zone yet again. And hopefully pull this game within, reason as we head to the fourth quarter. Number 55, Captain Eli Anderson, coming up a bit gingerly there. Definitely something to keep an eye on there. This Anderson, team captain. Plays a great offensive line for this Vineland team. And hopefully that's nothing too serious. As Vineland sets up shop to start this fourth quarter at the 35-yard line, second and 10. Gandy lined up in shotgun. Man in motion is Jonathan Toney. Gandy takes the snap, looks to pass, fires deep, and it is intercepted. St. Joe's comes up with another interception, a costly turnover. That's number 8, Jakir Haley. And I don't think Levi Manson knew that ball was coming his way, as he wasn't even turned around looking for that pass. And that's just another costly mistake for this Vineland offense, as St. Joe's now takes over with 11:50 remaining in regulation, leading 23-7. That run made by Ahmad Ross on first down. Ball's going to be spotted at the 35-yard line, so it'll be second down now for the Wildcats. 2nd and 7. And the big story in this game is Vineland's offense just could not get anything going to this point. They had great momentum going on that last drive, and then Gandy unfortunately throws the interception. St. Joe's now takes over. They take the snap. That's Schertl running with it. Makes some room, and he is going up the field, the 30, all the way up to about the 15, but there is a flag down. And that run is going to be coming back. It's holding on St. Joe's, so Schertl will catch his breath and head back to the huddle. St. Joe's breaks the huddle, and they'll head out 2nd and 17 from the 26. Schertl lines up in shotgun, takes the snap, looks to pass, fires deep. He's got a man. That pass was intended for Jaimier Melendez, and it goes through his hands there as he was covered by Jonathan Toney. Vineland catches a break there. It'll be 3rd and 17 from the 26-yard line with 10:10 remaining in regulation as the St. Joe's Wildcats leading the Vineland High School Fighting Clan 23-7. Just joining us, Kyle Bennett with you here from Gatone Memorial Stadium. St. Joe's got the scoring going early, got a safety on a snap that went out of the end zone on a punt. And they scored a touchdown by Jaimier Melendez. And they'll take the snap here. Schertl rolls out, runs with the ball here. He's got room. He gets that ball to about the 35-yard line. Not going to be enough for a first down. Lone touchdown for Vineland in this game is from senior Lathan Kent. Receiving touchdown following a big-time interception from senior Levi Manson that set Vineland up at the 10-yard line back in the first half. Fourth down here, St. Joe's going to punt this one, 4th and 17. Low kick. And this one's going to be downed by St. Joe's. Vineland will take over with 9:12 remaining in regulation, down 23-7, just outside the 50-yard line. So some good field position here for the Fighting Clan offense. Let's see if Gandy can, erase that interception and get something going here for this Vineland offense and put some more points on the board. Have not scored since there were about just under 7 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Gandy lines up in shotgun. Bunch of movement here. See who they get the jump on. Looks like Vineland's false start, so that'll push Vineland back to 1st and 15 from the 42-yard line. Not how you want to start that great field position with a penalty that's going to push you back out of it. Vineland lines up in shotgun. Gandy has Blakely beside him. Now Blakely moves behind Gandy. Gandy takes the snap, looks to pass, scrambles, feels some pressure. There's flags that fly. Gandy throws, and that one's almost intercepted. Pass was intended for Levi Manson. Defended really well by number 9, Jason Prevard. So we'll see what this flag is for. It is on Vineland. Call holding. And so that'll back Vineland up even more. And just a lot of mental mistakes here. The penalties, the turnovers. That's what has Vineland down 16 points here with 9:02 remaining in regulation. It'll be 1st and 33 from the 25-yard line for the Fighting Clan. It's Gandy and Blakely in the backfield, lined up in shotgun. Gandy takes the snap, looks to pass, fires deep. He's got Manson, and it is intercepted by number 4. Who else? Jaimier Melendez. There's a flag on the play here late. St. Joe's takes over 1st and 10 from the 32 with 8:54 remaining here in regulation following the interception. Shuttle takes a snap, hands it off to Mayfield. Picks up 1 on that play, so it'll be 2nd and 9 now for the Wildcats. 8.5 minutes to go here in regulation. St. Joe's leading 23-7. Here in the home opener for the Fighting Clan. Shirtle lines up in shotgun, takes the snap, hands it off to Ross. Ross runs this one, finds some room. He's at the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, 5, and Ahmad Ross gets into the end zone for the Wildcats. Just a breakaway run. And now St. Joe's has a 29-7 lead with the extra point attempt pending with 7:58 remaining here in the 4th quarter. And that, ladies and gentlemen, might be the dagger of all daggers in this game. As this St. Joe's running game has absolutely torched the Vineland defense when given just a little bit of space to run. Snap, kick, up, and it is good. So St. Joe's now leads 30-7 with 7:58 remaining in the 4th quarter following the Ahmad Ross touchdown. Touchdowns for St. Joe's coming from Ross, Jaimir Melendez, and 2 from Kevin Mayfield. And then they got to 30, courtesy of their first points of the game on a safety from a snap that went out of the back of the end zone. So Vineland will get set to take over here with 7:58 remaining in the 4th quarter. Coach Russo and company can't be too pleased with the performance tonight in the home opener in front of the Vineland fans for the first time all season. To have only scored 1 touchdown so far in this game. Jonathan Toney and Levi Manson, the 2 deep returners here for the Fighting Clan. Number 16, Trevin Delgazo, kicks the ball away. This one's up. Great kick from Delgazo here. Manson fields it, takes it up to the 20, and that's where he will be stopped. Levi Manson takes this one up to about the 20-yard line, so that's where Vineland will set up shop with 7:50 remaining here in the 4th quarter, down 30-7. And just looking to put any type of offensive drive together here. Past couple have been stalled by interceptions from Caleb Gandy. And we'll see what Vineland tries to do here. Lathan Kent trots out a little bit late to the field, but he is in on this play. It's Gandy and Blakely lined up in shotgun in the backfield. Gandy takes the snap, hands it off to Blakely, who runs it up. About a 2-yard gain on that one. Set up 2nd and about 8, maybe 7, depending on the spot. Second down now. Gandy takes the snap, looks to pass, scrambles, scrambling all over, gets out of the way of pressure. He's taken down, unfortunately, there by number 53, Chase Lomax. Thought Gandy was going to be able to escape that pressure there. But Lomax comes in. What a great football name, Chase Lomax, for the Wildcats. And so with under 7 minutes to play here, Vineland's got to find some sort of forward momentum as they are deep in their own territory. Gandy takes the snap, runs it up the gut, finds space, but is immediately met by Wildcat defenders. As the clock ticks under 6 minutes to go in regulation, Vineland will set up to punt deep in their own territory. We'll see where Gandy can place this ball, field position-wise. Hopefully the defense can get out and prevent St. Joe's from scoring yet again. Ball is snapped. Gandy gets the kick away. Another great kick from Caleb Gandy is fielded by number 4, Jameer Melendez, and he is met by number 20. That is Deshaun Winchester. With 5:24 remaining here in the fourth quarter, the Wildcats take over on offense. Jaden Schertle lines up. And that is Mayfield running that one. Gets to a little bit past the 40. And I am mistaken, that was Jason Prevard who took the snap at quarterback there for the Wildcats. Ball will be placed at the 39-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 6 for the Wildcats. Brevard takes the snap, hands it off to Mayfield. Mayfield bumps around a little bit there. Picks up maybe 2 on the play. Be 3rd down. Be 3rd and about 4 from the 37-yard line. As the game clock now ticks under 4 minutes to go in the game. Vard takes the snap, hands it off to Mayfield. Mayfield doesn't get much of anything there. And we've got a Wildcat down on the field. Got an injury timeout. Looks like Tyler Page down for the Wildcats. But he gets up under his own power. Always good to see. As he walks off the field here, so with 3:42 remaining in regulation, St. Joe's leading 30-7 here at Catone Stadium over the Vineland High School Fighting Clan. Big time game on the ground. which is a staple for this St. Joe's team, no matter what type of offense they're running. Touchdowns from Ahmad Ross, Jaimir Melendez, and Kevin Mayfield with 2 of his own. As they take the snap here, Brevard looks to pass, fires, completes it to number 4, Jaimir Melendez. Ball now will be placed at the 21-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats, as the game clock now ticks under 3 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Brevard takes the snap, takes it himself, and he is taken down. What a read there by number 8, Ryan Williams Jr. Big-time sack for the senior defensive end. Loss of 6 on the play. 2nd down. Hands it off here to Mayfield. This will be 3rd down now for the Wildcats offense. Under 2 minutes to go in regulation. Wildcats are going to improve to 3-1 overall on the season. The Vineland Fighting Clan will fall to 0-3. St. Joe's takes the snap, hands it off. That one was to Ahmad Ross. Under a minute to go here at Catone Stadium. Fighting Clan can't be too pleased with their performance here tonight. Only putting up the 1 touchdown. And they will fall to 0-3 on the season. And the clock continues to run. We are at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the final buzzer has sounded. The St. Joe's Wildcats come away with a big 30-7 win here at Catone Stadium over the Vineland High School Fighting Clan. St. Joe's improves to 3-1 on the season. The Fighting Clan fall to 0-3. And just an unfortunate and not great performance from the Vineland offense. Couldn't get anything going. They did get the 1 touchdown thanks to an interception return to the 10-yard line. And that was all Vineland was able to put up on the scoreboard tonight as they fall here 30-7 to the St. Joe's Wildcats.